Meanwhile, in related news, House-Senate negotiations on the FY16 Pentagon budget are on hold as local buildup issues continue to simmer. PNC's Washington correspondent Matt Kay reports.
There's plenty at stake for the buildup, including Senate restrictions on millions in spending for Guam civilian infrastructure and House consultation requirements for DoD land purchases in the CNMI. But while local issues simmer, the FY16 National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA, is in a holding pattern, according to Guam Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo's office. Talks among the chairs and ranking members of the two armed services committees are at a standstill over Guantanamo Bay detention facilities in Cuba and military personnel reform. The House is in for just one more week, the Senate too, before the long summer recess. So the question is, when will a deal come together? Guam's Bordallo.
Perhaps early August. But you know, Matt, we hear these dates and we just, I have to think this one out a little bit, and I don't want to give people hope and then things don't work out.
Without a bill by the end of next week, it appears the FY16 NDAA will remain in negotiations through August. NDAA fights in recent years have stretched into December, though the Congress has kept its unbroken record of passing the defense bills for some 53 years in a row. But the current uncertainty does not help Guam. The Senate NDAA cuts $20 million included in the House version for Guam civilian projects. Both versions include just over $272 million for military construction. The Senate bill also lacks a new layer of required military consultations with island and state governors for major land acquisition, while the House-passed NDAA includes consultation language that could directly bear on DoD buys in the NMI. Among those, firing range land in Pagan and possibly land for a divert airfield. And parties are struggling to find a way to end across-the-board budget cuts or sequestration, at least for the Pentagon, that started in 2011 and now threatened to halt action in the Senate on the annual DoD spending bill that actually funds NDAA. President Obama has threatened to veto the bills if they continue sequestration. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.